Quant Small Cap Fund is the talk of the town. It has given 75% return in just 1 year, and there is a lot of fan following for the small cap fund as it has exceeded the performance level of all small cap funds, and even comparing all the mutual funds in India, this is standing as the top mutual fund, preferred mutual fund for many investors. Today we are going to have a detailed analysis. Should I really invest in this fund even now? Should I do SIPs? What we are going to see and have a very detailed analysis. Let's get into the details. Quant Small Cap Fund was an average performer, and it has emerged as a phoenix from the ashes, making a real comeback and significant turnaround in its performance trajectory since 2020. So this fund was established way back in 1996, and it was underperforming for a long time, for years, until a pivotal change that really happened in the leadership that ignited a transformative journey. This fund was initially a debt fund owned by escorts and changed hand to Quant in 2018, and then changed into small cap fund from 2018 onwards, and its performance slowly started picking up from 2019. The very important turnaround for Quant Small Cap Fund was when Ankit Pande took over the leadership from 2020. The number speaks volume of this resurgence. In just 3 years, the fund's assets under management surged exponentially, ballooning from 94 crore into 3,301 crore in 3 years' time. This phenomenal growth not only signifies investors' confidence but also underscores the efficacy of strategies employed. Currently, it has touched 17,350 crore as on date. With an annualized return of 40% over the past 3 years, it stands tall as the unrivaled champion among all equity funds. Last 1 year, this fund has touched 75% returns, which is quite phenomenal. So, what is the secret recipe for this fund to perform so well? The secret recipe is in the fund strategy. The secret behind this phenomenal success lies in the adept management of assets by Ankit Pande, who took over this from 2020. The key to this incredible success is how Ankit Pande manages the money. He doesn't stick to one particular style but instead uses a flexible approach. He looks at lots of different investment options very carefully using Quant's special VLRT model. This model looks at 4 important things: how much the stocks are worth, how easy it is to buy or sell them, how risky they are, and when is the best time to invest in them. Quant's VLRT model is a proprietary investment evaluation tool used by the fund manager Ankit Pande. VLRT stands for valuation, liquidity, risk, and timing. By analyzing stocks based on these 4 key factors, the VLRT model assists Ankit Pande in making informed investment decisions, aiming to enhance returns while managing risks effectively. One distinguishing feature of Pande's strategy is his dynamic portfolio management approach. Unlike conventional wisdom, Pande does not adhere to a buy and hold philosophy. Instead, he exhibits a penchant for agility, frequently reshuffling the fund's holdings to capitalize on emerging opportunities. These are some of his recent purchases like Aarti Industries, Adani Green Energy, APJ, Aurobindo Pharma, Bell, like BEL, Capacide, Jana Small Finance Bank, Jindal Stainless Steel, L&T, SAIL, VA Tech Wabag, Wipro. At the same time, he also exited many of these companies like BHEL, Chambal Fertilizers, ICRA, India Mart, and MMTC, NHPC, SJVN, Sun Pharma Advanced Research Company. If you see, Sun Pharma Advanced Research has been falling for a lot of time in the recent past, but he has exited most of these and reaped the value out of all these companies quite earlier. SEBI recently wanted all the small cap funds, mid cap funds to do a stress test. Stress test nothing but if you want to take away half of your money from a mutual fund or quarter of the total investment, how long it will take for a mutual fund company to do that from a mutual fund overall size perspective. So Quant Mutual Fund was one of the first to reveal their test results when SEBI asked. Their small cap fund would take little longer than mid cap fund. It might take 20 to 22 days to return your money if you want to sell out half, and 11 days for 25%. We already saw that Ankit Pande reshuffles the portfolio. However, if you have a closer look, it appears diversified on the surface with 71 to 92 stocks in its fold. A closer inspection reveals a significant concentration in the top holdings, like it has Reliance Industries, Geofinance, Bikaji Food, IRB, Hindustan Copper. If you see this one company, Hindustan Copper, has given multi-fold returns in the last 3 years. And National Aluminium, same story. RBL Bank, Arvind Limited, Punjab National Bank has gone multi-fold, at least it has doubled in the last 3 years. HFCL. So if you see, the top holdings of this fund are quite unique, and Geofinance is something that I am seeing many mutual fund companies are investing, and Reliance in the recent time, especially from 2022-23 time, has given a very good result, and like quarter by quarter and annual results as well. So overall, the portfolio is really good. And if you further look at the other holdings, he has been rejuggling. That's what we saw in the previous slides. So the strategic allocation underscores Pande's conviction in his top bets, with top 10 stocks commanding a substantial 46% of the portfolio, surpassing the category average by significant margin. The fund's expense ratio is at 0.7%, still average to medium in the small cap category. Of course, Bandhan small cap, Tata small cap, they are all available quite cheaper from an expense ratio. However, from a long term point of view and what performance this fund has done, it is really worthy from a expense ratio perspective. Whether you compare it for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or even 10 years time frame, this has beaten down almost all other competitors, and it still stands tall as number one from a long-term perspective. Of course, from a 1 year perspective, Bandhan Small Cap Fund has come very closer with more than 75% return in the last 1 year. Probably we can see Bandhan Small Cap Fund as a separate video, as there are some interesting facts about that as well. So the burning question on every investor's mind is whether Quant Small Cap Fund is worthy of their hard-earned capital. The answer lies in the fund's track record of resilience in both bull and bear markets. Ankit Pande's astute stock-picking prowess has been a driving force behind the fund's stellar performance, instilling confidence among investors. However, prudent investors must exercise caution and consider two crucial factors before diving in. Firstly, investing in small cap funds demands a longer time horizon to weather the inherent volatility of this asset class. Secondly, investors must brace themselves for heightened fluctuations, as small caps are prone to sharper swings compared to their larger and mid cap counterparts. So in conclusion, Quant Small Cap Fund could be a compelling addition to your small cap funds, and I always want to be careful and cautious with mutual funds investment with a consistent SIP approach, and of course not deviating from solid diversification across different cap sizes. So I would not put all my money into 1 or 2 small cap funds, but diversify across all cap sizes. And of course, this is not a buy or sell recommendation from my side. Thank you so much for watching this video fully, and click the like button if this is useful to you. And of course, please leave your message on what other mutual fund topics you want me to cover. And I'm not a SEBI registered financial advisor, so please take necessary advice from your financial advisor before taking any financial decision. And this is definitely not a buy or sell recommendation from my side.